Yeah.
Do you have any ice?
Check the freezer.
I got black, I got white, what you want? Hop outside the ghost and hop up on the fan on. I know I'm about to blow, oh, oh, when you done. They try to take my floor, I take they off of this song. I know that I'm gone. They see me blowing up, now they say they want some.
Hey y'all, it's Trin and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, y'all, I'm going to be showing y'all how I achieve this really pretty, soft, glam, everyday makeup look for my women of color and my black girls. This is just an everyday bronzy, super pretty, super natural and soft glam look. I love it and it's just what I do every day. So yeah, a lot of my family members, friends, and some of y'all who follow me on social media have been asking for this, so I was like, you know what, I need to hurry up and give it to y'all. So it's finally here, and just keep watching to see how I achieve this look. So y'all, first things first, we're just gonna start off with a clean face for the placement of our makeup. This is just how my skin looks. I just finished skincare. I went in with my Cetaphil Sheer Hydration Replenishing Body Lotion. This is the alternative I use for moisturizer for my face. After that, I go into brows. I'm not really doing a brow tutorial. I will show y'all what I use. I use this LA Colors brow pencil, and I will be putting all of the products I use today in the description just so that you guys can find all the products. But it's just the LA Colors brow pencil in dark brown. This is what it looks like. It doesn't react well with my Gotta Be Glued. I think I said that in a video before. So I just go ahead and outline my brows, and then I put on Gotta Be Glued after I'm finished. So I just go ahead and dry off my eyebrows just so the product goes on and it's not slippy and slidey. And I just start to draw my brows in. So no particular way I start, but I do like to create those thin hair-like strokes in the front, just to ombre it, and then I just go full-fledged on the tail of my brow, and then, you know, like in the middle. So my eyebrows recently have been kind of thin to medium thickness ish, you could say. I don't really like super thick brows on myself, but I do not like them to be too thin. So kind of in the middle is what I go for. I will go ahead and get my concealer of choice. It varies. I really don't have a tried and true concealer that I use to conceal my brows, but today I'm going in with the LA Girl Pro Conceal High Definition Concealer in Beautiful Bronze. So yeah, this is a little bit lighter than me, and it gives a good highlight effect. I'm just going to take my Wet n Wild brush. This is a concealer brush, and this is what I use. So I just start. This one, this is how it's looking. There's always an eyebrow I do better, and it varies. Sometimes it's my left, sometimes it's my right, and vice versa. Okay y'all, so now I'm done, and I'm just gonna go ahead and blend this. I got my Real Techniques 210 brush. It's just the Real or Expert concealer brush, and I use that to blend my concealer. I blend like the harsh part of my eyebrows. Once we're done, I'm gonna go in with the Gotta Be Glued. I'm going to take a broken spoolie of mine, and I'm gonna go ahead and put the gel on my brows. Now that we're done with our eyebrows, we are getting into base makeup. So to start off base makeup, I always go in with my e.l.f. Mint Melt Cooling Primer. As you can see, she's used it a lot. What it looks like, it's so bomb, y'all. It is a extreme dupe for the Milk Hydro Grip. It literally makes your makeup adhere to your skin. It's sticky, it's tacky, and it just creates a smooth platform for your makeup to sit on. I actually got this for my birthday and I got it in a little 2-pack. So I just get little dots about this much and I just put it all over my face. I put a little bit on my forehead and then some on my nose, just because I have a nose piercing. I do like to put some makeup on my nose, and just so it adheres and doesn't move around, so I don't have that weird blank space of makeup not around my nose piercing. Rub this in, and as you can see, like, it's tacky. Like look, my hair is sticking onto my face. So once you have that texture, we're gonna let that sit in for a little bit, and then we're just gonna go ahead. So I'm just gonna blend a little bit more and actually add some concealer to my eyelids so that I can just set that spot. Just take this on my eye, of course, and I don't dampen it with anything. And then I go with my Sephora Beauty Amplifier powder, and it's just white, so you know it's transparent. So after that, our makeup is ready to be, or our base is ready to be put on. Our face is tacky. And with these two foundations, they're both from Nars. It's the Nars Natural Radiant and the Nars Soft Matte in Zambie and Mali. These are the foundations. I don't mix them because one shade is better than the other and to get a perfect shade, although one is darker. I think Mali is deep 6 and Zambie is deep 5, but I actually just like these because I love the Natural Radiant formula. Like, Nars does so well with their complexion products. I really want to try the concealer, but we're gonna wait. But anyway, I love how this is matte and this is Natural Radiant. It's not super dewy, but it's natural and gives you a glow. So I mix these two to get the best of both worlds, so I get a natural glow with that soft matte complexion. Love these two together. I have variations of foundation brushes that have specific foundations on them, and this is the foundation I've been using. These are the two I used when I did my prom makeup, and it came out so bomb. So ever since, I've been using this combo. I just take around 2 little pumps, and then I take 1 big pump of this. Now this is very messy, y'all. It's a squeeze tube, so you really have to be careful when you're dispersing the product. Go ahead, dab it on my face, and then I just start blending. And like, look at the match. Like, look at the match. It matches my neck so well. Perfect summer shade, and this will be perfect to use for the summer. I will definitely just be using the Nars, the soft matte on its own, but definitely if I do want a little bit of a dewy look, just a little sun-kissed vibe, I will definitely be mixing these. And I just take a little bit and bring it up to my forehead, just so you know everything's cohesive. 1 dose of this is usually good, and I just keep blending. But if I do need more coverage, I do go in, but my skin looks pretty good, so I'm fine. What I will do though is I take a setting spray of my choice, either my Morphe Continuous Setting Mist, this is like one of the special edition ones, or I take my Urban Decay All Nighter, my holy grail, and I'll just spray the brush and just blend my foundation again. Setting spray locks in your makeup so well, so when I use this, my foundation does not move, so I just love doing this. After that, we're just gonna take my concealer. This is the CoverGirl True Blend Undercover Concealer. These are so full coverage. Like, I think I've heard that they're dupe for the Tarte Shape Tape, and I mean, tried the Tarte Shape Tape, but I stand by these. These are so freaking full coverage. I used them in my Sunday reset. I'll put that in the eye. If y'all saw how smooth my under eyes looked, they looked so bomb. Like, I literally love these concealers, and those are the concealers I use this day, and from then on I've been using this in my everyday makeup routine. It's just what they look like. It's in the shade Cappuccino and Golden Caramel. These are very good. I do them the same way y'all saw how I applied concealer in my last makeup tutorial. I just go ahead and take the darker one, you know, outer V, inner V. I also have started to implement this, like I put it around my nose and around your upper lip, It really makes your makeup come together. And I even put some on my chin. And then when I blend it, I make sure it lines up with, you know, where I put it right there. So this is how we end up looking. I put a little bit up there sometimes, but mainly I just do it around here. This concealer does dry down pretty fast, so you have to really work with it and work fast. I'm gonna go ahead and get a little water on my beauty blender. I had cheer photos, and I used this, and hours later, like, I did my makeup around 9 a.m. because our pictures were at 10, and at like 4 I still had no creasing under my eyes. So that just goes to show you how powerful this concealer is, and it's drugstore, so like you can't go wrong with that. Next, we're gonna go in with the lighter one. So after we're all blended, this is just how we look. This in here. I'm gonna take that again. And blend into your hairline, girl, because you do not want any harsh lines. And then I'm just gonna smooth out concealer I added. So right after this, I go ahead, get the beauty blender, blend out any creasing, and go ahead and stamp that under my eye. Like, see, just look how smooth that looks. It literally looks so smooth. And contour. I take the e.l.f. Hydrating Concealer in Rich Ebony. And just... love this concealer. It's so good. I have a contour stick, but this just works better. So I just take it, and it just gives me that red look. I love a good red cheek. Like, I love to look bronzy. And then we're gonna go ahead and take the LA Girl Pro Concealer, and we're gonna cut that contour. Doing that, I just go ahead and take that same multi-purpose one and just cut. Blend out the harsh lines, but we keep the line there so that you can see that, you know, we got some little fake cheekbones for the day. So see, you know. So anyway, and I'm going back in with that powder brush and just blending it, because now that we did our contour, we're just going over so it looks more cohesive. So after that, if I want a little bit more brightness, which I feel like I'm good, but I will go in with my Too Faced Born This Way Snow Powder. This is the multi-complexion powder. It's actually a powder foundation, I think. But yeah, this is just what it looks like. It's very light, but it gives me that added brightness if I want a really bright look. I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit of this concealer on my nose so I can contour it. I'm going to blend it out, and then I'm going to add a lighter concealer. It looks like this, and then we're going to just go ahead, take my contour brush, and we're going to take a little bit more of that concealer we used to contour, and we're going to brush it along, and then we're going to bring and tie this nose contour together when we add our nose highlight. And you see, we got a smaller nose. Okay, so next I'm gonna go ahead and take my Fenty Beauty Powder Foundation in 450. It is actually my foundation shade. So what I just do, go ahead and take this, and I take my powder brush. Bro, I hit pin on this. Like, this stuff is good. But anyway, I go ahead and take it, and I just put it all over my face. This is what I do before I set my face, just so it has that extra security and it won't move throughout the day. After I'm done with that, I will go ahead and take my bronzer. This is the Morphe Glamabronze Face and Body Bronzer in Supreme. This is very red, and I love it. I also take that with a Morphe bronzer brush and just go ahead and buff that into my skin. Love that rich red tone. Like y'all see, I love being bronzed up. So after I'm done with that, I will go ahead and take my Fenty Beauty Pro Filt'r Instant Retouch Setting Powder in the Nutmeg. Take around that much, and I'm just going to go ahead and dab that off and then set my face. So now I'm going to take that all-nighter and spray it all over my face. And then I'm going to go in with the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. Now we're going to go ahead and get into the eyes. So the last part of my makeup routine. Okay, y'all, I'm back. I had to change my battery. Anyway, so now we're going to get into the eye part. After that, I'm going to go in with some mascara, and we're just going to do my bottom lashes, of course. Excuse my nails if you see them. Makeup gets dirty, and I'll be having to scrub my nails. So this is what we're looking like. Go ahead, you already know the deal. This is another Essence eyeliner, but it's the Essence Super Precise eyeliner, and I just line my eyelid. I don't care if it gets messy, but I just line it so that when I put on my lashes, it's black and you can't see my skin, so that it doesn't look weird and it doesn't look like my lashes are blending in. Well, it got a little crazy on this eye, but we're going to cover it anyway. So what I do, I just go ahead and then start putting my eyelash glue on there. And I use the Kiss Strip Last Adhesive. It's just the white one with the gold top. And then I'm taking some of my favorite lashes. It depends. I just love wearing like 25 millimeters, so I'm always wearing long lashes. So this is really kind of like a routine for my lashes. But anyway, I use my hands. Look at the difference. Like, look at the difference lashes make. Okay, so after this, take my Juvia's Place palette, the Saharan blush palette, take my nose concealer brush, and I take Zara, which is this color right here, and I just go ahead and brush on my highlighter, and then I just put a little bit on the little tip of my nose, but then I just blend it in. I'm gonna take the brush I used to contour my nose because some highlighter got in the crossbar. Anyway, so I'm just gonna do that and blend. So that's just what the nose contour looks like now. I don't really apply highlighter to my face. It depends, but 9 times out of 10 I don't apply it to my face. This is what my face looks like for now. And now we're gonna get into the lip combo, so I'm gonna zoom y'all in. If y'all watch enough of my videos, you already know my everyday lip combo. But anyway, just my everyday lip liner, and everything will be linked down in the description because I'm not really saying it. Then the Essence Shine lip gloss in Milky Way. It's just a shimmery clear. this is the final look, but I'm gonna go ahead and add one more spritz of my Urban Decay All Nighter. And this is how we're looking, y'all. I love this. It's a very pretty, very soft glam everyday makeup tutorial. Bring y'all closer. Very bronzy, very pretty, very girly. And I love a good like baby nude lip. It's just so pretty. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I hope y'all enjoyed me showing y'all how I achieve my everyday makeup look. If you enjoyed, give it a thumbs up and subscribe down below for more videos. I love you guys, and I will see you guys in another video. Bye.